Always an honor to interview royalty, and I have the pleasure of doing that this evening here. I'm with the 2010-2011 Tulsa Powwow Princess, Miss Hope Harjo. And Hope, we appreciate your time this evening, and you have reigned proudly as a Tulsa Powwow Princess for this year. And I just want to ask you about what this past year has meant for you reigning as a Tulsa Powwow Princess.
It's been really memorable, and I've just met so many people, and I've met so many friends who are royalty, and added me on Facebook, and I don't know, they've just become my close friends.
What would you say specifically, some of the people, places that you went that you'll always remember this past year as really being special?
Things that stand out were being asked to give the invocation for the osteopathic medicine, and they flew me to San Francisco, and I stayed there for 5 days. And what was good was I had family up there, so I got to see them, spend time. And another thing was being asked to judge the Uchi pageant, which was the first pageant for the Uchis.
Now, for our watching audience out there, they might have heard your last name before. Harjo kind of sounds familiar. But tell us a little bit about your family and your tribal affiliation and just where you were raised.
I was raised in Glenpool, and we moved to Tulsa, and I go to school at Sequoia, where I'm a senior. I have 3 sisters, Faith, Joy, and Patience, and my mom and dad, Beverly Harjo and Dr. Jim Harjo, and my sister Faith just recently had a baby, Gabriel.
So you're an aunt now, huh?
Yes.
Aunt Hope. Well, let me ask you a little bit more about your reign and everything. What, it's a special place that you have here, a special title. And I just want to ask you, what was your motivation, inspiration, if you will, to want to run for this title?
I've just always grew up around, my sister Faith was Junior Miss Indiana, Oklahoma, and Miss Indiana, Oklahoma, and I always looked up to her for doing all the pageants, and I guess I've just been around it so long I wanted to do it myself, and I decided to run for Tulsa Powwow Princess.
Now, I didn't ask you specifically about your school and education. Tell me about that and what your future plans are.
I go to Sequoia Indian School. I play volleyball, basketball, and I'm doing track right now. I'm hoping to go to Fort Lewis and just major in biology and get more education there.
So kind of following the footsteps a little bit like your dad there, Dr. Jim Harjo, right?
I've never thought about anything else but becoming a doctor like my dad. It's just always been there, so that's what I'm hoping to be doing.
Shara Ridge, who also serves on the Muskogee Creek Nation National Council, Tulsa District, is also serving on the Tulsa Powwow Committee and meeting with Shara specifically to talk about the upcoming Tulsa Powwow Princess. Shara, just wanted to ask you about a lot of contestants out there that want to know about when it's going to be and some of the information about it. So if you could share some of that with us, please.
We appreciate you asking, and definitely it's not necessarily a pageant, but it's an application process. So we have the young ladies fill out a 2-page application and an essay of why they want to serve as Tulsa Powwow Princess, and then we ask them to come in for an interview dressed in their tribal regalia so that we get to know them a little bit better. So that we have a committee of 4 right now, and of our current reigning Tulsa Powwow Princess also serves as a judge, so she'll get to have her perspective as well, and she'll get to ask questions and kind of let the young ladies know, the candidates know, about what the Tulsa Powwow Princess role means and how much it has meant to her.
Well, you had mentioned that this is going to be the 59th year for the Tulsa Powwow overall, and maybe the princess hasn't reigned, or the pageant or the princess hasn't been for that long, but certainly has served well in that time. And what do you feel that role of the Tulsa Powwow Princess, how that really serves and everything?
The Tulsa Powwow Princess has served, of course, as an ambassador for the Tulsa Powwow as well as the Tulsa Indian Club, and her reign is for 1 year. She has the option of running again if she chooses, and historically, young ladies were actually chosen by members of the Tulsa Indian Club, hand-selected, where they were watched for over a period of time, and then they would go and ask their families. Times have changed for us a little bit, and there's a lot of untapped talent out there that maybe we don't see all the time. So we like to do the application process so we can have every young lady have the opportunity to, if they want to be selected, let us see who they are and get to know something about them.
Right, right. Well, let's give that information out there again, when exactly the pageant is and where, and how they can contact you or other committee about entering this pageant.
Yes. To get an application, you go to tulsapowwow.org, or you can check us out on Facebook. Look up Tulsa Powwow, or you can email me. My email is sherrahridge@gmail.com. That's CHERRAHRIDGE@gmail.com. And we can email or forward or fax or whatever we have to do to get you that application. And we will have some going out at various powwows, and as well as we have our the application itself is actually due back by March 19th, and then we will have interviews on March 27th. The powwow is very well attended. It's one of the largest attractions in the Tulsa area, and of course it's our 59th annual, and it'll actually be in July 29th through 31st at the Spirit Bank Event Center.
Well, helping put on a powwow, National Council representative, and just everything you do. How do you get the time to do everything like that?
It's how do you not find the time to do everything like that? I feel like the Lord Creator has blessed me with a lot of gifts, and I would be not doing a grace to Him by not being able to serve and give back to my people, because so much has been given to me, and there's just no way I could not do it. And especially doing the powwow princess, to see the talent of young ladies and having young daughters myself to say, you know what, these are some of the things that you can aspire to be, and just to know where we are in Indian country with our young ladies is just really amazing, and it does my heart good to see this and be a part.
So if any time we see Shara running this way and then we see Shara going that way or whatever, and two of them maybe whatever, we just know that you're just taking care of a lot of things.
That's it. That's it.
Doing a very good job at it. We appreciate your time, and we know that good things are going to happen here, and just look forward to it all.
Thank you.
Right.